This is MaxPreps Friday Night Live, powered by American Family Insurance.
Welcome back, Jason. I know that you had the opportunity to do one of the Tours of Champions. You were actually part of it, an exciting event.
I love the Tours of Champions. They're a lot of fun. They get the kids pumped up. They get them excited, not only about the sports that they're playing in, but also just about being good people and teaching them the values of the Army National Guard. And one of the tour stops I did was at St. Thomas Aquinas. St. Thomas Aquinas state champions again this year in football. It just happened about an hour ago, and we don't waste any time here. We've got the head coach on the line with us right now, head coach Rocco Casulo. Coach, congratulations. This is a long time from when you started the season 3-2, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it's been a fun year. It really has. These kids are resilient. If you look back on this year, we're probably 3 plays away from being undefeated, but that's football. Strange things happen, but these, our seniors and our captains held this team together, and my staff, they're outstanding, and, I'm very proud of this team.
Coach, what was the lowest point you were at when you were 3-2? That's not what is expected or happens at St. Thomas Aquinas. How low did it get?
It never got low. I can't say it did. We lost to the defending national champions, Don Bosco, 20-10. A block punt for a touchdown. We drop a punt inside of 10, and then we played Miramar that was in the state championship last year, and we lost in double overtime on a questionable call, but. We play a tough schedule, we really do. The competition in Florida is really tough. We opened up with Columbus, and we played Cypress Bay, and those are all our opponents the first month. Cypress Bay is playing for the state championship tomorrow night.
No doubt, and to win this state title, your last 2 wins in the playoffs had to come against the 2010 state champion, in Lincoln tonight. Last week you won against the 2011 state champion in Manatee. Is this put any doubt away that you guys are the best team in 7A this year?
Well, I know that's for the so-called experts, I guess. But, I'm just so proud. Like you said, look at that schedule right there. The football down here is so good, and, it's a long season. It's 15 games. You start August 6th for camp, and here we are December 14th. So, to keep everybody together, a lot of things got to happen. You got to stay healthy, and, we're very fortunate.
All right, Coach, listen, we appreciate your time. We know it's a very busy time for you, as you probably, if you haven't gotten it already, you're about to get your trophy and your medals. So congratulations on your first state title as head coach at St. Thomas Aquinas.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me on the show.
All right. He took over for a legend at St. Thomas. George Smith had 361 career wins. In his second year now, Rocco Casulo has 23. But he's got a state title.
He does. He has the state title, and now he needs a break after that. After that long season that he's had, we wish him, of course, the best of luck, and thank you once again for joining us here in the studio. But you have one more school that you want to talk to us about.
I do. I want to talk about the early state championship game in the state of Florida. It was Godby and Immokalee. Immokalee scores with no time left on the clock at the end of regulation. They were down 21-14. They score a touchdown. All they need to do is kick the extra point to tie it up, send it to overtime. And they botched the snap on the extra point. So congratulations to Godby, but heartbreak on the other end. To lose like that in the state championship game is tough for Immokalee.
Someone has to lose, though.
Yeah, I know.
That's just the name of the game, but that must hurt. You know what hurt last week? Well, we had a good loss, man. I shouldn't really say that. I should take it back.
There's no losers.
There's no losers. It was a win-win situation last weekend. I had Steve Spiewak sitting in here. He was doing the plays of the week, but I was missing you, but you're back now.
I'm ready to go.
So it's a win-win all for me. You've got my plays of the week. I know you must be so excited
No
about
losers.
this.
I've been prepping for 14 days for these, so I've got some good ones that I'm ready to go. And I'm ready to be loud and excited, so I'm going to move the microphone just a little bit farther away. You ready?
And I will make sure to cover my left ear.
Here we go. This is De La Salle's Kyle Mouton breaking 2 tackles, and then he is off to the races. Look at the moves right there. He takes it to the house. That is play number 1. How about play number 2? This is Centennial High School. Marquise Perkins making like a Mack truck, busting his way through, steamrolling the defender, then making like a Ferrari and turning on the speed. That's a 60-yard touchdown run. You want to see the Mack truck one more time? Here it is. Look at the high stepping his way through there. That's play number 2. How about play number 3? Folsom High School. Last play of the half. Time expires on this pass. Lucas Owens tips it to his teammate, Trace Noble. It's the old tip drill. You all run it in practice, and you think to yourself, we're never going to use it in the game. But look at this. He gets his hand on it. Trace is right there to take it in. and they score going into the half. Beautiful play. All right, how about Smyrna High School in Tennessee? Matt Rodell throws a pass that could bring rain. Do you see how high up that ball was? Xavier Kynard proves good things come to those who wait. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait. He catches it. That's a 48-yard touchdown pass. That's our 4th play of the week. And now, Curtis High School, this may be the toughest 3-yard touchdown pass you will ever see. That's Shane Dunaleasy. And watch him. He's rolling out here. He falls. He flips it. Look at that 3-yard touchdown pass. In the record books, it's going to look like a bullet. But that's a touchdown right there. And that is our 5th play of the week.
There are not too many times in my career where I'm speechless, but the sound
I got
effects.
You like those? Mack truck.
Make like a Ferrari. Oh my God, Steve Spiewak, help us out here, please. It's time to talk about that big game in California tomorrow night.
Yeah, so we talked about the big game tonight, Granite Bay versus Long Beach Poly, but tomorrow night, arguably even bigger matchup with De La Salle taking on Corona Centennial. Guys, this will be the 3rd time that these two teams have met in the CIF state bowl games, and the two teams have split the first 2 meetings, and very few teams have had any sort of consistent success against De La Salle, but Corona Centennial is definitely a team that, does not have a mental edge against De La Salle. I think a lot of people are already defeated before they even take the field against De La Salle with the mystique and the success that the Spartans have had, but I think Matt Logan's Centennial squad is going to enter this game with confidence. In 2007, Centennial trailed De La Salle 31-7, and they came back actually to tie that game. They ended up losing 37-31, but to be able to rattle off that many points in a row against De La Salle and their traditionally very stout, very defense is impressive. And then the next year, Centennial ended up beating De La Salle 21-16. So this one will kind of settle the score. Centennial has not lost since the season opening defeat to St. Bonaventure, and De La Salle comes off a very impressive win against a Folsom team that had a very, very potent offense, but the De La Salle defense just dominated.
Steve Spiewak, thank you very much for checking in. And, of course, you guys can watch that game and, get all the updates pretty much on MaxPreps.com. You can quick score. It's that simple, right?
Spiewak needs to get back to work. It seems like he's not even at the game right now. He's in some back room talking to us right now. Get back to work, Steve.
He's in the locker room. That's where he is at. Steve is going back to work right now. We're going to let him go. So, on behalf of MaxPreps National Football Editor Steve Spiewak, Jason Alpert, and myself, Joanna Gomez, we would like to thank you very much for tuning in this Friday evening. It is our 30-minute version of Friday Night Live, powered by American Family Insurance. We will see you next weekend.
1 to go.
This is MaxPreps Friday Night Live, powered by American Family Insurance.